Given the recent release of the Bob's Burgers movie, which is excellent, this video discusses an important element of this Lauren Bouchard-created, adult animated sitcom following the exploits of a struggling restaurateur's family, entitled Bob's Burgers, which has been airing since the show Bob's Burgers was first aired, and has received praise for its characterization, with matriarch Linda and children Tina, Jean and Louise frequently receiving online celebration. However, Bob's role as the straight man is naturally equally valuable. In comedy character terms, straight man doesn't necessarily mean heterosexual male. In fact, Bob's occasionally implied to be bisexual. Also, a straight man is not necessarily a man who stands in an upright position, though many straight men in comedy may do that. Bob himself does, unless he's sitting down, lying down, or bending over. This video is not an analysis of every time Bob has sat, lay, or bent down though. Those are the topics of my next 3 videos. A straight man's basic duty is to behave sensibly amidst a group of eccentric characters, and the fact this role is given to Bob, the patriarch, is one of many indicators of this show's unique identity, since typically in these adult animated family-focused sitcoms, such as The Simpsons, Family Guy, F is for Family, or The Oblongs, the patriarch offers a much more unstable or outwardly comical presence. Other exceptions exist. Hank Hill is another example of a patriarchal animated straight man, though generally speaking it's rare that the father represents the voice of sanity in shows of this caliber. In fact, the father doesn't even represent the voice of sanity in the confusingly titled adult animated family-focused sitcom The Father Represents the Voice of Sanity. It's a lesser known show, no record of it on the internet. But I am not making it up. Okay, fine. I am making it up. It's incredibly common, though, for the fathers on these shows to wear white shirts. The only one in which the father doesn't wear a white shirt is the confusingly titled, adult animated family-focused sitcom The Father Wears a White Shirt. That's another lesser-known show. There's no record of that one on the internet either. But I'm not making it up this time because I made it up at an earlier time, when writing this video. While fulfilling the key duty of behaving sensibly around eccentrics, the straight man is required to themselves become humorous and interesting. If a straight man fails this task, they become a bland character. Thankfully, Bob Belcher succeeds at this task. The swift, subdued manner in which he responds to the surrounding madness is understandable, and often amplifies the humour of said madness by subtly encouraging audiences to pay more attention to this madness. This is assisted by the somewhat warm, somewhat deadpan, skillfully timed voice performance of H. John Benjamin. Bob's general pleasantness allows audience sympathy, another vital feature of a straight man, and showcasing this friendliness alongside his clear awareness of the chaos is a balance which the writers may have initially found challenging, since Bob, while ultimately similar, was slightly less defined in the earliest episodes, as is often the case with long-running sitcom characters. The writers ensure Bob is given personality outside of his primary straight man function, allowing him to become more textured. He's a film buff, a skilled chef with questionable business management, a pun enthusiast, and an inanimate object whisperer. Some of these traits are either only occasionally apparent, or frequently apparent, but rarely major plot points. For example, his pun enthusiasm usually serves as a background gag courtesy of menu items. His conversations with inanimate objects occur frequently, but never derail situations in the same way the more intrusive eccentricities of the other characters do, even though speaking to inanimate objects and giving them voices to respond to you with is definitely a strange thing to do. Isn't it, microphone? Yes, it is, Connor. It's really weird. Alright, microphone, there's no need for that tone, is there? Sorry, Connor. It's fine, mate. An interesting element of Bob's role is that he's occasionally prone to moments of madness, where he temporarily becomes equally as eccentric or chaotic as any of the other characters on the show, whose behaviours typically baffle him. Even within these moments, Bob remains the most comparatively sensible character, since his actions in these cases are justified by some external factors. For example, when he's clearly angry, it's an understandable response to a frustrating situation. If he's behaving eccentrically, it's usually the result of strong painkillers or alcohol. Whereas any time another character behaves chaotically or eccentrically, it's a result of their natural personalities as opposed to circumstance. Bob's moments moments of madness hold comical or narrative value because viewers are aware that he's behaving uncharacteristically in these moments. In conclusion, the straight man is a challenging character type for a writer or performer to master. While achieving their first aim of behaving sensibly around eccentric characters, they potentially fail to meet the second aim of being funny themselves, or the third aim of seeming interesting in different ways than any other character. Bob Belcher proves that all three of these aims are achievable. Thanks for watching, and stay out of my room! Nothing makes me happier than serving some food to some guy. It may seem so boring, it might get you snoring, but to me it's the 4th of July. Nothing makes me happier than the smell of a freshly baked bun. Nothing makes me happier than a burger that's perfectly done.